What's up, everybody? So welcome back. I'm just going through my weekly rounds. Wednesdays is usually the day that I do my little mental update on where everything is. So Skarmory and Clobbopus illustration rares from Paradise Dragona have been revealed. Here we can get a sneak preview to what they look like. Pretty cool cards. And credit to PokeBeach as always. And here we have the Lucia. And we also have the Terapagos EX Ultra Premium Collection Box. I'm not sold on this collection box still. This winter is going to be interesting for just Pokemon in general because there's so much stuff coming out. But nonetheless, the Lapras is cool. Out of the three, I think the Lapras is the coolest. So we do have that coming up. Moving on, Crown Zenith booster bundles are still in stock, pre-order, not in stock, at Best Buy for $23.94. I'm going to pick up a few boxes of these just to have on the shelf because it is a great deal. Speaking of great deals, going over to Sam's Club, going over to Sam's Club, $39.98 for the Crown Zenith Sea and Sky Premium Collection Box. Max 10 per order, max 50 per membership. So here, as you can see, how many is it? I want to say it's 14 packs, but either or, go pick yourself up a box of these. And because I think even they're going for like 60 on the secondary market. So even if you don't have the membership and it's like an extra $8-10, whatever it is, you're still grabbing it for what, 50? So it's still a great deal. Moving on, Best Buy did have these in stock for a split second, and they went out. 151 booster bundles gone, just like that. Again, guess you gotta stay on stay on top of these things, really. So let's look at 151. Speaking of, let's see what it's doing. We got the Pokemon Center ETB going for $142.82 market price, but listings are at $147. Steadily climbing here on the 3-month. We'll look at more data here. Looks like recently sold was yesterday for $147.47 was the last price. $137, $138, $147. Actually, not the Pokemon Center ones, but the regular ETBs. I saw 3 of them at my local Target, and I had to grab them. I had to rip 2 of them open, keep one on the shelf. We can see here they're going for around, there's a small dip, but $75, give or take. So let's look at some regular sales here. 9/11. So we have some sales today around $77. Yesterday, 78. We had a small dip here on the 9th, $70. All in all, still a good deal in my opinion. A little bit over, but booster bundles, same thing with these, steadily climbing, and then we had the restock here, and that's why we have the dip. But right now they're going for $42.99. We can see today we had 2 sales at $43.62. We go back to the 10th, which was yesterday, $42.25. So these are selling like crazy. I mean, you can how many sales does we have today? There's average daily sales of 53. That's what I was looking for. So the 151 Ultra Premium Collection, these were just at Costco for like $90, going for $133.78 plus $15 shipping. The shipping on this is what kills you, really. So let's steadily climbing as well. So here we have, I don't know what, $18.99. I'm going to ignore that. $133.78. Today, looks like we had 2 sales today at $133. We go back to the 8th here, $134. Steadily climbing, so if you didn't get one at Costco, you might still be able to find them at Costco. I don't think you will, but Evolving Skies, we'll go to the booster box here. Market price, $684.23. Average daily sold is 1. And yes, we had a sale for $6.99 today, so it's knocking on the door. $700 again. 9.6. We had another one close to $700. It's been about steady. I mean, it's been doing this for a while. Let's go to the ETB here. We got the Elite Trainer box, Flareon, Jolteon, Umbreon, 149.99. Same thing, steadily climbing. I mean, Evolving Skies is doing Evolving Skies thing. There's really nothing that's like changing here that's worth like talking about anything crazy. Here's the Glaceon one. Same thing. There's a small spike here. It's up 10% or 11.26%. So moving on to Crown Zenith. Same thing with Crown Zenith. I picked up a few ETBs that I saw at Target, Walmart. Let's see what they're going for. $58.99. I picked mine up for like whatever it was, $40-$50. Same thing. I'm not going to go crazy on Crown Zenith right now just because I know I have time before the price recovers a little bit, especially with Best Buy doing the booster bundle pre-orders, which I'm going to hop on. So, but great set. I think it's a perfect time to pick some up if you don't have any in your stash at all to keep sealed or open. Either or. Paldea, it's doing the same thing. It's steadily climbing. We're at 144.94. Average daily sold 6. Looks like we had a sale today for 144.99. Go back to the 3rd of September, 131. So steadily increasing, nothing crazy, up 11%. Twilight Masquerade is up 30%, creeping up to 140 a box. So I know there's a lot of people crying about this, but it's like it is what it is. If the demand's there, like the price is going to reflect that. So average daily sold is 22. Today we had a sale for 144.99. Back in September, 131. The demand is still there for Twilight Masquerade, and who knows when we're going to get a reprint, restock, whatever you want to call it. Either or, well, this price is not a bad price to get a booster box right now. If you're uncertain about what you want to do, I mean, if you have the funds, I'd say why not pick up a box? What's it going to do besides appreciate if you're going to keep it sealed? But anyway, moving on to the Kingdra Black Star promo card out of Shrouded Fable. This is an awesome card, and so we got some recent sales here on eBay. We're looking at 150, 177, 125, 125, 200, 300 for the Greninja. Let me hop over to the Greninja here. So here you can see September 7th, 197.50, 190, 177. We have a 300 right here. August 26th, we had one for 300, 255. This is a PSA 9, 224. So the Greninja obviously going for a little bit more because of all the hype around it right now. Speaking of hype Greninja, here we have the Twilight Masquerade Greninja, 525, 550, 600, 595, 560, 630 on September 8th. So I've already stated my opinion on this. Moving on to the Bulbasaur from Stellar Crown. This is a great deal. If you can get them for around $35, that's a great price. We got 46, 43, 50, 40, 37, 45, 32. And it's crazy because I think it was the Bulbasaur, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody bought it for $70. Here it is, $70 on the 5th. We have the Bulbasaur Stellar Crown, near mint, ungraded, $70. So don't be that guy. All right, just wait. Here we have the Squirtle. Looks like the Squirtle's doing just a tad bit better. Staying more around the 40-50. The Bulbasaur seems to drop here and there around the mid-30s, which is cool. You know, I mean, but nonetheless, this is a decent deal. I mean, you get both cards. Why not? One shot, one seller. So, yeah, I mean, as you can see here, 48, 54, 50. It looks like it's coming down just a skosh, but nonetheless, Terapagos, 195. We had a best offer accepted, so let's see what else we got. 149.95, 150, 155. Somebody got it for just under 135. 134.99, 199. So be patient with this. As you can see, look, some September 10th, somebody bought. Well, we don't know what the offer was, but if the seller was asking 200, I don't see him dip going way below 150 or anything like that. But just wait. If this guy had it for 135, then it might pull back a little bit. And we'll see. I mean, just don't overpay for this card. Just be patient. Moving on. Pokedata. So take a look at some of the other cards here as a whole. Stellar Crown, the Terapagos 160 being the average, the Hydrapple 62, the Squirtle being 50, and here's the Bulbasaur 47. So like I said, it seems to be doing not as good as the Squirtle, but nothing significant. Crispin $12, Zerora $14.57, Joltik $10, give or take. Meditite $7.69. So yeah, just chill. There's no reason to hop on these now. There's a lot of hype right now with all these sets coming out. Let's look at Shrouded Fable. I'm not crazy about this set. Cassiopeia, sorry, 52.35, $25 for the energy. The Persian, $25. That's not a bad card. I'd probably pick it up for 20. And Monkey Dory. This is a cool card. I'm not a huge Monkey Dory guy, but this is a cool card. I like the artwork. $15 sold, even for a card I'm not crazy over. And here's the Monkey Dory EX. I think this set generally is like, I like that the theme is consistent, at least, but it's very vibrant, and it's cool. It's just not something I'm worth like investing in, quote unquote. So Twilight Masquerade. So here we have the Greninja 281. I remember I was like questioning myself to buy this at like 175, and I was just like, I did get a good deal on my Carmine. I got mine somewhere around $50, I want to say. I Collecticon. My Eevee I bought for 50. I took a loss on this. My Wellspring, I bought mine for 30, I want to say. So yeah, I think I bought mine for 30. But my Teal Mask I bought for 20. So it's like, it kind of offset that a little bit. I think these I spent about 20 on, both of these. I think all four of these right here I bought around $20. So except for the Teal Mask, I want to say I might have bought that closer to $10. But anyway, so yeah, the Growlithe. I don't know if I have the Growlithe yet. If not, I'm going to have to pick that up because these prices are going to start going up as people are trying to complete their sets. So let's go back here, and we'll finish off with my numbers here. So I'll make this a little bit bigger. So these are all the general. I'm going to do this on a month-to-month basis to see just the small changes, but I'm taking the total PSA 10 returns off the total number of submissions to get an idea of how things are grading. So as of right now, Shrouded Fable, out of the 319 submissions, 187 came back. So right now it's 58.62%. Twilight looks like it came down just a skosh from August, 151. Here we have 40.5. Yeah, it's staying about the same. It's pretty consistent here. So looks like since August, we've had about almost 5,000 more submissions. Obsidian Flames, another 1,000 or so. Same thing with Paldea, another 1,000 or so. Paradox, another 1,000 or so. And Scarlet and Violet Base. It looks like, what, 650? Yeah, looks like somewhere around 650 submissions. So you can see where the demand is still, and clearly just from the total submissions, 151 coming in at close to 160,000 total submissions. And the last time we even got close to something of this popularity was Evolving Skies. I mean, Brilliant Stars has 132, but we surpassed that. So Evolving Skies and Crown Zenith. being with 202,000 total. I have to update this. I didn't update these for September, so I'm still obviously going on. I know the numbers are the same, but just talking in general, the last time that 150 or the last time that we got around this much hype or submissions or whatever you want to call it, Evolving Skies, Crown Zenith, which is obviously Crown Zenith is still being pumped out. But take that into consideration when people are on the internet and they're talking about, oh, this is the next Evolving Skies, or this is that, or this. Stop. First off, number one, nobody knows. And anybody that says they do, they're lying. All we can do is guess or use data like this to have an educated opinion and have an opinion, not fact, to say, oh, this is for sure. Like, stop with the clickbait, okay? The demand is there for 151. Can it be the next Evolving Skies? Sure, absolutely. 100%. And is it possible? I mean, yeah, I think so. I mean, do I think it's... I think 151 is going to steadily keep climbing, especially if... Let's look at these 40.56% total return rate for PSA 10s. It's not grading well. I would like to see a reprint, and I would like to see the quality come up a little bit. Because we can look at Evolving Skies, it graded better. I don't care what you say. The numbers are the numbers. It graded better with more submissions to date. So, continuing on, Crown Zenith, 202,000 total submissions at almost 60%. Champions being almost 70. Darkness Ablaze, 71. Sword and Shield base set, 67%. So, I'm going to update these numbers later. I know it's I know I should have done it now, but it is what it is. Sorry. I mean, I'm going to have to go through all of these individually, so just don't crush me. But just wanted to talk about the 151 and everyone saying, I know not everyone, but there's a lot of people that are talking about the next Evolving Skies. Nobody knows, okay? Use numbers, use logic to make your best educated opinion in terms of investment. All right, that's all I'm saying. As you can see here, based off the total numbers, there's a lot of hype around this set. 151 will always have a lot of hype, so just keep that in mind. So I think that's going to wrap it up for today. Thank you all for coming. I'll do another update later this week, just a quick pulse check. You know, maybe I'll do like a 5-minute video, nothing crazy, but thanks for stopping by. If you want to see anything or if you want to see anything specific, I do have like more individual numbers in terms of cards here, so like the Greninja from Twilight, you know, 65% total return rate. We have the Shrouded Fable promos and stuff like that I keep track of. So I do keep track of a lot of individual stuff as well, even though that I'm not like a heavy investor in PSA 10s. I like numbers because it gives me an idea of like what's a good buy, what's not a good buy, in terms of also what I want as well. So Kingdra coming back pretty well. The Greninja not grading as well as the Kingdra. So anyway, I'm going to wrap this video up. I'll do this on a different video, but thanks for stopping by, everybody. All right, see you next week.